Hello, my name is Kevin. I'm the contractor CFO and COO, and in today's video, we're going to go over, do I need a CFO? Like if you're a contractor and asking yourself that, this is the perfect video. This may be a bit self-serving, obviously, because I am a CFO for contractors, and but this might be a little bit more of an explanation of kind of why you might need to consider this or why it might be a good idea, or maybe you don't need this yet. All right, but this will help you figure this out. Again, a little bit about me, who I am. I'm a contractor CFO and COO, meaning I help you make more money in your business. That's the whole reason for me existing or working with a client is that after bringing me in and onboarding me and us working together, that contractor should end up with more money in their pocket even after paying me. All right, so that's the whole point of it. Uh, I don't want to overcomplicate it. A lot of it is just comes down to small business tax and accounting. So bookkeeping and doing the taxes and kind of planning around that. I'm an enrolled agent, meaning I can represent taxpayers before the IRS, just like a CPA can. I just took a different exam, and then really we help small businesses lower their taxes throughout the year through proactive tax planning. And as a bonus, I'm a former insurance premium auditor, meaning I used to do all the workers' comp and general liability insurance audits. I'd be the guy showing up at your business, asking for a boatload of paperwork and leaving, and then eventually your insurance company probably hands you a huge bill. So sorry about that, but I do know the ins and outs of that and how to mitigate that expense and how to track all the right paperwork, so it's not a huge pain. All right, but do I need a CFO anyways? Maybe you've kind of heard that. Maybe some of your contractor friends have mentioned that they finally hired a controller or a CFO or somebody like that. Or maybe not, I don't know. But first, I guess the first question to ask is first, do you even have time to look at your financial statements? All right, that's kind of the first question to ask. Like if your initial thing is like, I don't have time for anything. Are you kidding me? That might be a sign that, all right, you do need a CFO. Like a CFO is going to be the person that looks at all that stuff for you. And well, I'll get into that stuff later. But second question, if you do look at your financial statements, do you know what actions to take based off it? All right. Have you ever just like looked at your financial statements just because you kind of know you should? Your bookkeeper finally finished them up. They send it to you and you just look at it and you're like, yeah, I made money that month, but I have no idea what like I don't even know why they send me a balance sheet. Like all I care is about is the bottom number on the P&L statement. Like is it positive? Great. Is my gross profit towards the top? Did I make money in all my jobs? Is it even capturing all the costs? I have no idea. So if you just like looked at it and been like, all right, I looked at it, but I don't really have any idea how useful that was. All right. That might be an indication that yeah, you do need a CFO. A CFO will help you look at the financials, look at the data, and figure out what you need to do to increase certain different metrics. Like if you want to increase net profit, then that'll be a set of actions to take in order to do that. All right, your a CFO will help you figure that stuff out, so you don't have to spend time figuring it out. Final question: if you do know what actions to take, to whom are you accountable for? And sorry for my proper English there, my proper grammar. But yeah, anyways, to whom are you accountable for actually making changes? That's really the key. That's probably the biggest value that a CFO can bring is somebody that's going to be there and ask you, "Hey, what did you do since last time? You said you wanted to do this, this, and this. How's that going for you? What were the roadblocks you ran into? Are you actually doing it?" Because I can't tell you how many times in my own life I've told myself, "Oh yeah, I will get to that," or "Yeah, someday I will," or maybe this week I write it down like on my to-do list of, oh yes, I need to implement this, or I need to start writing this down, or I need to start making sure I include this when I do the, whatever it is. I can't tell you how many times I've written it down and told myself I'm going to do this. I'm finally going to do this, and it gets buried, and then all of a sudden I have like all these like all the fires start, and I'm running around trying to fix all these other issues going on that are urgent. I get to the end of the week, I forget I even wrote it down. A month goes by, I see some other inspirational YouTube video or whatever, and I'm like, oh yeah, I was going to do that. All right. Why didn't I do that? Because I didn't have somebody else to hold me accountable to what I was saying I was going to do. So really that's the value of a CFO is that they can hold you accountable to what you said you wanted to get done in your business. All right. So really the first reason is simply capacity. All right. Like paying someone to do things you don't have time to do anyways. All right. That's really one. Like it's the first question is, Do you even have time to look at your financials? No. But you kind of know that that's kind of a good idea in business to look at the actual financial data and start figuring out what to do. So if you don't have time, it's because you're limited on capacity. You're limited on how much you can actually do in your business. And it's probably more important for you to stay on top of the sales or the project management or whatever part of the business is your favorite part to do. It's more important for you to stay on top of that and have somebody else do the other stuff you know that needs to be done, right? That's just the way business is. You're kind of building a machine and putting all these different people and processes in place so you have a more self-sufficient machine that can serve customers, make money, all that kind of stuff. So question one is just simply capacity. Like if you don't have time to do it, you need to pay somebody to do it. All right. Second reason is bringing in someone to do things you don't know how to do, right? Like I'm not a trades guy. Like I'm not trying to be a trades guy. I'm not pretending like I know how to do any kind of rough carpentry or pour concrete or anything like that. Although maybe you guys would say anyone can do that. Um, but yeah, I'm not saying that I have any kind of expertise in doing any of that. All right. So when I need some of that stuff done, I'm going to have to hire somebody to do it so it's done right. All right. So that can be something, or I just don't even know where to begin. Like if I was to try to make an addition onto my house, I have no idea where to begin. Like, yeah, maybe demo day, but then am I even demoing the right stuff? Maybe I'm just causing more problems. So the second reason is really intuitive. If you don't know how to do something and you know it needs to get done, you just have to bring somebody else in. That's a very natural thing to have to do. All right. So same thing with CFO. It sounds like a really fancy thing. It's really not. It's like you just need somebody that understands the financial information and to be looking at it and paying attention to it. All right. Third reason is the accountability part is a higher chance of achieving your desired results. All right. That's just the accountability thing. So that's kind of the third reason that you might want to bring somebody in on the financial side. So all these things together though becomes a force multiplier. So like if right now, if you don't have time to look at your financials, you don't even know what they mean when you're looking at them, and you have no idea what actions to take, and you don't have anybody to help you hold you accountable. Just imagine like what your business could be if you had somebody looking at all the data, telling you, hey, we need to make these adjustments to improve everything. So you have somebody that can make adjustments and somebody that will help, hold you accountable to those so that if there's things that you specifically need to do as a business owner, you actually get them done because you know somebody's going to be following up with you, or they're going to be doing things for you that you can't even do. Like you just don't even have an idea of how to do it, and they're going to do those things for you. Holy cow, your business is going to skyrocket, or it's going to morph into whatever business that you really want. So you have the time, the freedom, everything else that you want out of that business. All right. So, what are some of the like actual tactical things that a CFO does? Like, do you need KPIs? I did a video a while back on KPIs, key performance indicators. What are they? The importance of them. So, do you need them? Yeah, I'd say every business needs them, right? What should they be? Like, what pieces of information should you be paying attention to in the first place? CFO can help you with that. Does your existing staff need some additional training? I was just meeting with a client, and they mentioned they have somebody in house that is starting to handle the AR and the AP, but asked, hey, could you actually provide them some additional training and get with them to show them some of the things that maybe they don't know how to do in QuickBooks? I was like, fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. I love doing that stuff. And really, that's just a perfect example of you have somebody, you finally find somebody that's good at working with you in the business to do some of the things that you need done, but they just need a little bit of additional training. A CFO can help with that with your staff, right? Do you have tight internal controls? Do you even know what internal controls are anyways? But that's something a CFO can help with, making sure that you have some watertight processes to reduce the chances that you are going to have somebody stealing money from you or have fraudulent charges, stuff like that. Like the same client that I just met with this past week, um, was going through some of the transactions that we were trying to do some cleanup for, and it turned out there were like a whole series of them that totaled almost $19,000 that were just purely fraudulent charges. Like he had no idea where those came from. His wife is running her own business, so she can't really come in and help with the account. Like he's really been just flying by the seat of his pants and just been go 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 on the sales side and trying to figure out everything else. So right then and there, like if he had just brought me in sooner, we would have saved him $18,000. All right, so that's how powerful a CFO can be. Who knows what kind of transactions you have or what kind of interest you're paying? Like that was another thing. He was trying to finance some equipment, and things got split up during the sales process and everything. And then the lender actually ended up taking like an extra 50 grand in fees and interest from what they said that they were going to do, or what they made it seem like was going to happen. So we lost out on like 50 grand right there. So he's already at like 68 grand. He's only on track to do about 2.4 million in revenue, and it's like a second year in business. So um, but already you can see like he should have brought me on as a CFO a lot earlier, and he would have saved a lot of money even after paying my fees, just from some fraudulent stuff and looking over a purchase contract financing agreement on it. All right. So, do you need help building business credit? We just did a video a couple weeks ago about, or maybe it's just last week, about building business credit. A CFO can definitely help you contact the supplier, or maybe not contact the suppliers, but make sure somebody on your team's contacting the suppliers, getting that DUNS number in there, and then just checking in your paydex score, helping you apply for other financing or loans or stuff like that to make sure that everything is trying to be done on the business credit side. So, a CFO can help you with all of that stuff as well. Do you need help with cash flow management? That's a huge thing, like projecting out what your future cash balances are probably going to be so you can better plan purchasing equipment or expansion, stuff like that. Increasing working capital. Again, I did a video a couple weeks about that. And then just do you need forecasts and budgeting, stuff like that? More like forward looking type stuff. So there's a lot of different things a CFO can do for your business. So yeah, I would say if you're a contractor and you're starting to inch towards that $750,000 per year to $1 million a year, you're probably ready for somebody. You're kind of getting out of that survival stage and getting to a stage where a lot of this stuff is going to be super helpful that you need help implementing. Maybe you don't need all of it and you just need some of those higher level things to bring somebody in to help you grow, manage the expenses better, kind of get a better insight of what's going on in your business. So the CFO can definitely help. How to get more help though, for the time being, you can join my free group for contractors. The link is in the description below. There's free resources and tools for your business. You can chat with other contractors and exchange ideas. There's free courses on tax, accounting, insurance, and legal issues all in there. I just want trying to provide a very powerful resource for you guys. The link is in the description below, and get back to work.